You bump up on me to call. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, but
Jesus.
Wow, that whole Cole Porter thing
Porter's
really
influencing me.
you're channeling. Okay, so
We're back.
We're back. We're back, and
Cocktails are flowing.
yeah, and so the third movie, the third movie that we're going to do is The Perfect Host, and that is my movie.
John is a criminal.
Taylor, a 33-year-old Caucasian, is said to be driving a maroon 1980s model Buick. Police ask anyone who identifies Taylor or his vehicle to contact their local authorities.
Yeah? Yes, is this Warwick?
Warwick
Warwick, who's this? It's John. I'm a friend of Julia's.
is a gentleman.
Of course you can come in. Can I get you something to drink?
One of the bank's employees identified the man as Los Angeles resident John Taylor. Taylor is extremely dangerous and should not be approached.
You can't kill me. I'm having a dinner party.
Okay, here's how this is gonna go. As long as you stay out of my way until morning, you won't get hurt.
But some people
It's a cheeky little drop, isn't it?
are not who they appear to be.
So what now?
It's directed by Nick Tomney. It's written by Nick Tomney and Krishna Jones. It stars David Hyde Pierce as Warwick Wilson and Clayne Crawford as John Taylor. Okay. This is a very dark comedy, and it really lives up to that. It's like where they put a psychological thriller, dark comedy together. It's extremely entertaining. I would suggest if you want something really clever, light, and funny, this is perfect. So we begin with John Taylor. He's escaping from some unspecified crime with an injured foot.
Bank robbery.
Well, we don't know
We
that
don't know
till
that.
later. He's just escaping with this injured foot. We can tell he's done something bad. But he needs to find a place to lie low.
Right.
Okay, he needs to find a place to lie low. He begins scoping his neighborhood, and he starts looking in post boxes, and he finds this postcard in a random post box from this Julie to the resident of the house. And she's in Australia, and she's giving info. So John takes this info, and he goes to the door and says, "Hi, I'm a friend of Julie's. I had this, my luggage was stolen, and I had this,
My leg.
and we were, robbed
Mugged.
or
He was
something."
mugged.
Yeah, and it's like, I just don't know what to do. I feel terrible about this. And so the person is
David High Price.
exactly. That's exactly what she said. And he answers the door, and he answers the thing, and he, after a certain amount of thing, he lets him in. And he's actually getting ready for this really high-end dinner party. And so that's how it kind of starts. And then it never stops. So this movie was so entertaining, and it just caught my attention, and it just was like, where is this going next? It's kind of like, and it's never, even though it's very violent, it's not at all a down movie. It's really funny, fun, and interesting. Well written. Very well written. Okay. Sean.
Are you sure you want to go to me next?
Yep, I'm sure I want to go to you next.
Oh, yeah.
You positive.
We want to go to you next.
Okay. I watched this movie today,
Okay.
and I kept seeing it like on Netflix and thinking,
Right.
I want to see that movie.
Yeah, I was like, so you forced me to watch it, and forced.
Against my will.
Love David Hyde Pierce. I mean,
He is the best.
love that guy. I mean,
It's like Nigel Goes Dark.
yeah,
That is really. He played Nigel. He did.
Yeah.
Nigel goes dark.
Nigel Goes Dark. Yeah. I love the character he plays. I wasn't sure where it was going. I didn't think it was. I guess. I just think it could have been done better.
Really?
I don't know because he has like he and who you just mentioned, the other guy, the singer, the gay Doogie Howser.
Oh yeah,
You just mentioned him.
Played
In fact,
Crawford?
I
The guy who
thought-
played the thief?
In fact,
No.
I thought he could have played that role too.
Yeah,
He
he
could've
mentioned that
totally
at that
played
time.
that too.
Yeah.
He said that at that time.
Because both those guys can play
Gay men playing straight.
but go dark. And when they go dark,
Yeah.
they are like they can play like
Yes.
good
Because
creepy,
their
dark
looks are so, like,
characters.
average. Yeah.
Doogie Howser's a handsome man. Like I think he's a good looking guy. He's not like David Hyde Pierce kind of has to me an odd thing. But anyway,
He's very New England, if you ask me.
That's a real
He
good
is very
Something-
good.
yeah.
That is
I would
the
I
truth.
would have to agree with you there.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
He
too.
probably is from there. Do I look very New England?
No,
No.
I am New England.
but you don't look it.
Anyway, I just think it could have been done better. I'm not sure what. I thought the idea was great. I thought, I mean, what you find out later about David Hyde Pierce's character and what happens like at the end, because you really find out at the end like who he is and what he does, and I mean, he's a whack job. He's just a whack job, you know.
Does it so
And
well.
she's not talking about the criminal guy.
Yeah, no. The criminal guy's the most normal. He's the normal guy in the thing. But yeah, just there was something about it that, I mean, I liked the premise. I liked like the writing. Like I can break it apart that way. The writing. I liked the actors. I liked the different things. I just think it was missing something for me, a grab for me, just for me,
Something where?
a grab, like
Okay.
where,
Okay.
like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Just as a point, this actually was a short
Movie called The Host. Yeah, called The
Yes.
Host.
oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and they
It's based on a
expanded
short
it.
story.
Expanded it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Hey,
Me? Oh, me.
that would be you.
My
That'd
mic
be
is
you.
going. I actually like the movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I like David Hyde Pierce. I thought it was I was gonna say what's his name? Niles Crane as a psychopath.
Yeah.
He played the same character. He's got this funny walk though that's kind of.
Oh, the walk.
The
He's,
walk?
what's
My
kind of that?
God. Waddle. The
It's
waddle.
What was
Yeah,
that?
something.
But he was just, like the perfect host. He's such a host. He's being home invaded basically, and he's still being a great host. But then you see why, because and I think in the beginning you feel sorry for him because this guy's
Gonna
he's-
take
he-
advantage.
taking
or,
advantage. He's
yeah.
invading his home, and he's very aggressive, very
violent.
very violent. And he's such a like you feel poor what his character's
Niles
name
Crane.
is poor Niles Crane. And then you see. Whoa, there's a
Warwick
one, and you're like,
Wilson.
holy cow, now you feel sorry for the other guy. Because then you realize why he's doing the things he's doing. So, and he's really not a bad guy. He's doing it for a reason. And there is even more twist with his girlfriend and everything. So that guy is really the one that's suffering in the movie. That guy, he just got out of jail. He gets in a situation, he robs a bank. And then he gets
Fucked over by his girl.
Yeah, so people taking advantage of him. So he's really the victim in the movie.
Yeah.
Let's say, what's the thing? Wants to say, appearances can be deceiving. But the movie kind of remind me of a Hitchcock film. It could have been if Hitchcock would have done something like that. It would have been
Yeah.
amazing. Like where just things, there's always a twist in Hitchcock films. So at the end you go, whoa, I wasn't expecting that, and it's always really weird psychological thriller. So, but I thought David Hyde Pierce was perfect for the character, and also like you, I thought. I forget his name. Anderson or something. Doogie Howser. I forget his name. I thought he could have played that
David
character
Hyde
too.
David Hyde
Oh,
No,
Pierce.
Doogie Howser.
No, the
no,
Doogie
she-
Howser guy.
I thought he
Doogie
could have
Howser.
played that role too, because he's kind of reminds me.
What is his name?
In fact, with the same in a movie, he plays a slasher killer too.
What is his name?
Is it Patrick?
Patrick Harris.
Yes,
Yeah,
Neil
Patrick
Patrick
Harris.
Harris.
I thought he could also play that role
Yeah.
too. Because he has a similar look, a similar feel. Really nice guy and everything. But a lot of times that kind of a nice character can be scary too, because if they are sociopaths, they're really scary because they're so nice too.
Psychopath.
Yeah, a
Sociopath
psychopath.
I can live
Psychopath.
with. A psychopath. No.
I thought, maybe a spoiler alert, but I thought in actually, no, even though David Hyde Pierce's character ends up being a psychopath, I thought the worst character in the movie was actually the guy's girlfriend.
The girlfriend, Jiminy.
Yeah,
She
she
was
yeah.
the true evil character.
Yeah.
She was.
And I mean, they,
Which
because
guy?
The girlfriend.
the kid, the guy with the bank, the guy
bank
that,
His
robber.
girlfriend.
Right. Okay.
So to me, because in a way I felt sorry for both the robber and David Hyde Pierce's character, even though because he's in a situation he obviously takes medication and he sees these people and
Well,
he has visions.
he's also nuts.
He's nuts.
Yeah,
But-
wait. I'm sorry. He takes medication?
He does.
Yeah.
David
Because
Hyde
there's
Pierce's
yeah,
character?
no, because there's a scene, where he's taking his medication because he has to go to work, and then his imaginary friends are there, and he takes one pill, and the guy goes, you gotta take 2 of those every day, and I just one. He's like, oh, one is fine enough to, and he's like, no, you gotta take
That's
2
right.
to make to survive at work to
Right.
basically to
That was
to,
the black guy, right?
yeah,
Right,
black guy,
yeah,
yeah,
it was my
to
movie,
mingle
yeah.
with the
Right
regular
at the end of the
people.
movie,
So
yeah.
he does take medication for it. His imaginary friends are telling him that he needs to take the right amount of medication. He doesn't.
I
So-
guess I missed that little.
Yeah, so that's
bit
the
of
one
That's what I
scene.
mean. It's hysterically funny.
Yeah,
actually.
it's funny. So in a way, it makes you kind of feel sorry for him, but he's trying because his imaginary friends, which is himself, are telling him, take the medication, buddy.
Yeah.
So he's trying.
Take 2.
They take 2, but he's taking. So, and also, I mean, he's such a lovable character, David Hyde Pierce, too.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to hate him. He's like, I cannot hate her. He's just, I cannot hate that guy, even though he's like, killing everybody. Whatever. So, yeah, I enjoyed the movie. It was great. I think the reason why it kind of felt like a B movie, too, because it had a low budget.
At $500,000,
Yeah.
that movie.
Wow.
So-
That's right. That's right.
So
It took
you-
17 days.
Yeah, so
to-
it did, to me, it did feel like I was watching an 80s movie with a kind of, they do VHS or something, where they get the old cameras. So it
Right.
kind of had an old, but it still was a great story. I'm sure
Yeah,
if,
story. Yeah.
I'm sure if they would have had like, the big serious cameras and done it in 4K or whatever, it would have been a great psychological thriller like you see nowadays. It's just the budget did not allow for that.
But I actually liked it the way it was. I liked that it was light. I liked
yeah,
that
me too.
because
Yeah.
I had just watched your movie and your movie. I was like, oh my God, thank God. It was like it was so entertaining, light. I didn't
It- it-
cry.
May I say, I suggested this movie for them.
Yeah, but even though it was a psychological thriller,
Yeah,
they felt
did.
like, yeah, Patty's the one that told us about it. And
She
and
goes,
it-
this is a weird movie.
but
Watch
and
that movie.
I watched it. It's like, oh no, it's actually it's entertaining. I enjoyed it.
And I think you'll enjoy it too.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I love this movie, and that's why I turned on Susie and George to it because,
Because she'd already picked her movie.
yeah, yes, true. But what I loved about it was very light, but it really hit home on the points it was making, and you never knew where it was going.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't breathe in this thing. Okay.
Try running,
So-
Actually, you get to see Helen Reddy in
try running
this
7
too.
miles with it.
Yeah, I didn't even recognize her. But so David
Wait,
Hyde
wait, what?
Pierce
Helen Reddy
was the neighbor.
was the neighbor.
Holy crap! I didn't even know that. Oh my god!
Look, watch it again.
Oh my
I'll
god!
watch you, lovely. Watch this again. Okay, so David Hyde Pierce.
Force majeure.
At first, you feel sorry for David Hyde Pierce
Yeah.
because Clayne Crawford is conning him into believing he's this friend of his, Julia. And then it just switches back and forth who you feel sorry for. Fast. It's very fast. And then you realize how crazy David Hyde Pierce is. And Susie said it best. It's Niles gone dark. And he really does it so well. And you think, oh, this poor guy's going to be dead, And then it's another switch. And then it's another switch and another switch. And you see that David Hyde Pierce is just so fucking brilliant in this movie. And how it ends is great ending, strong ending, and I think everybody should see it.
I have to say at the end, this is like between us guys,
yeah.
right? Is that I was like, okay, you know the other detective?
Right?
Don't tell him where you're going with this.
Right.
Take this to somebody else, right?
Right.
You know,
Let me
and
show
then-
him the evidence.
Yeah,
And normally in police procedure, you would take it to somebody else
yeah, but he was not. But I understand that because
because he
you
seems so
think it's
normal.
like, well, this is so crazy. You know, look at this. You know, but he's suspicious.
He's suspicious, but he's going to die.
Yeah.
And you know
Is
he's going
he?
to
Let's take it
die.
over with dinner.
Yeah.
But
But
well, you know.
but the thief didn't die.
No, right?
No, but he didn't get away with his $500,000 either.
Well,
He got
Yeah,
a couple
that's-
hundred
hey,
thousand.
Yeah, but he was still nice. He gave him that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like go start your life
I guess
somewhere else.
the thing that we lives out is it depends on what level of kind of
Crazy?
like what level of trouble David
Yeah.
Pierce is gonna get into, where he needs somebody to be dead or not.
and here's a question I have is, you know, his book, which I thought was a great, when he's flipping through the pages of
Right,
the book
right,
and he's
right,
taking
right.
the
Yeah.
Polaroids. Because you see those people.
like you
without,
saw,
you know-
like you saw this guy.
Yeah.
He was in that book too.
Yeah. Dead.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think
But
pictures.
are they really?
Right.
Are they dead?
No,
Like he might be
Well,
just
the
a
way
fe-
who
fetish.
he
It's
is
a fetish.
in-
He lives like a Comic-Con or
remember
like
he's sitting
cosplay.
looking at the wall, and he's kind of before the other detective comes
Yeah,
in.
but you know, all
and
those
he's
pictures where
looking.
they're all in the bathtub at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but so is he.
That's what I'm saying is, it's like, I think they're probably dead because in his mind, they're all,
Well, that's really interesting. No, they're not dead.
I think they
Well,
are
we think
dead.
because with that,
Well, that's
with
my
that,
question mark, because he
Yeah,
didn't
that's
kill.
true.
He didn't kill the thief,
And he
No.
took pictures of him.
and he did take
So,
pictures of him and put him in his
and
book.
he's
But
So
don't you think the
makeup.
4 other people would have said something?
No,
Well, it
because
might
they
be-
were all like him.
Well, one thing that movie left out, it could have been a
He's a
fetish
cop.
that he recreates, and that's through makeup, or he was using pictures from his job as a
Oh.
Cop. As a cop.
As a
Yeah.
cop.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
and so if you're
Spoiler
doing a
alert.
fetish, yeah.
So,
So
maybe
it's
he is a killer,
Yeah,
and we just don't know it.
it just leaves you hanging.
He's a
leaves you hanging.
schizophrenic is what he
It
is.
leaves you hanging with it.
So it is, you know,
Okay,
Yeah.
let's score this.
score it.
Okay, I'm going with you, Sean, first.
Oh, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I give it a 9. I enjoyed it.
I give it a 10.
I give it a 9. I liked it.
Bastards.
Yeah, and I'll probably take another look at it because
You take another look.
you know,
I think if they gave him
I swear to God, you take another look at that, I'll look at you lovely.
And I kept going. I go, damn, what a great house.
I know. I could think a
I was
great
like,
house.
watching
It's
it.
a
Yeah,
beautiful house.
am I watching HGTV or what?
Yeah.
I say if they gave them
beautiful.
another $500,000,
Yeah.
it might have been excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway.
so George, you're going to take us.
Okay.
We'll be back.